Hi there, I am here with a lemon chicken dish. I'm so excited to share this with you. This sounds like it's gonna be so good. My family is just gonna love it. My oven is up to temperature, so that means we're ready to start cooking. So on this recipe, I will link the recipe down below that I got the recipe from. However, I am doing some changes. The first thing is she uses oregano twice in this recipe, and I didn't know I was out. But I'm rolling with it. It's already what I had planned tonight, so we're gonna just go with it. I am gonna swap out some parsley, and it's gonna be just as delicious. It'll be great, don't worry. This is like a Greek-inspired dish. I am using chicken thigh. Let me bring you down to the counter so you see what I'm doing. I'm gonna use chicken thigh. In her recipe, she used the kind with the bone on. I have boneless, skinless chicken thigh. So I'm going to start by searing that. We are going to be cooking this in the oven to finish, but anytime you can sear the meat that you're using, you are going to get so much more flavor out of it. So a good douse, really good douse of salt and pepper on this. And the other thing I was supposed to do, which I didn't do, was marinate the chicken. So we're gonna make the marinade. It's like gonna be the sauce that the rice will cook in, but we'll just make that and cook the rice in it. It will be fine. So this is a 1-pot lemon chicken with the rice. And start by searing your chicken. So you can choose whichever kind of chicken you like. If you do chicken breast, it's going to be quite a bit drier. This chicken thighs are very moist and tender. They keep their juiciness throughout cooking, so especially cooking for a longer time in the oven. I had 6 pieces. I had 6 pieces of chicken. That was a lot. So, should have some leftovers from this. So I'm going to start my marinade in a bowl. It's really lemon juice and some garlic with, it's supposed to be oregano, but I'm just going to swap it out for parsley. I do not have a lemon squeezer, so I'm just going to have to do it myself. Another thing I do not have is a microplane or a lemon zester, that fancy tool. So I'm going to try, I have a 3-sided grater and it has a small grate. I think I can do that. I did wash the outside of the lemon. So I'm going to try and see if I can do it here. Well, that's not doing much. It smells really good, but it's not coming off. Well, something's better than nothing. I'm using the large side and it's working, so. You just don't want to press down too hard. The white part can be bitter if you get too much of the white part and not just the yellow. As you go down in your lemon, see how there's the white part? You don't want to keep going because that white part is bitter. Okay, so I strained my lemon juice. To the lemon juice, I'm going to add the zest that I was able to get. Just a good amount, a couple tablespoons I would say. Smells amazing, that lemon and already the chicken cooking. I already know it's going to be good. It says use 4 tablespoons of garlic. So you see the flavor profile here, lemon, garlic, the Parsley will give it even more of a bright flavor. Parsley kind of does a trick, sometimes has a lemony type flavor. Just that. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of parsley. There we go. Oh yeah, there's lots of good flavor in there. I sliced a couple pieces of lemon to save to garnish. Make it look pretty at the end. We will also be adding 1 finely diced onion. It said a small onion, and I'm going to dice it really fine so it kind of marries in with the rice really well, really tiny, the way I like it too. Okay, I just took the chicken off. It's nice and browned. I did do skinless, so it's not as browned. If you left the skin on, it would be a much prettier color. And this is not cooked through. It's going to cook through in the oven with the rice all together. So let's take the chicken off first. Add a little oil if you need to. I have plenty of oil, and the chicken thighs, you know, gave off a little bit of fat. So there's some fat down in here. Onion in, and let that saute. Let me get a spoon and stir up the bits from the bottom. That's all flavor there. And here is my mixture of the lemon juice, the garlic, and the parsley, or oregano if you have it. And I'm going to put that in next. Just give it a minute, let that garlic really get flavorful. And now we're going to use 1 cup of uncooked rice. My rice is jasmine rice. And 2 1/4 cups of chicken broth. So now this is going to go in the oven. You want a lid that fits really nice and tight on your pot. So that way it, because the rice is going to cook in the oven. So if you don't have a tight fitting lid, you can put some foil and then something else to, you know, keep it tight fitting. 350 for 15 minutes. Then we're going to take it out of the oven and add the chicken back on top. We're going to do 15 minutes. Put the chicken on, 20 minutes with the lid on, 10 minutes with the lid off. I'll link the description and I'll write it out in there for you. I know it's a lot to remember. It's going to be delicious and worth it, totally. I am doing, while my oven's hot, mine as well. I had bought some asparagus. I'm going to chop this up, just throw some salt and pepper and oil on it and throw it in the oven. Should only take about 15-20 minutes. First 15 minutes timer beeped. I'm going to take it out, and this is where we're going to add the chicken and put the lid back on. Still at 350. It's going to go total of 30 minutes, 20 with the lid on, 10 with the lid off, and I'll see you when it's done. Here is everything ready to go.
I did take the lid off for the last 10 minutes, and yes, my oven light has a mind of its own. I did the asparagus just for the 10 minutes, came out perfect, tender, delicious. This lemon chicken rice, oh, it was amazing. Honestly, the rice was a little mushy. Next time I'm going to take the broth down to 1 1/4 cup instead of 2 1/4 cup. I like a little drier rice, fluffier. But definitely this is a must make. You'll impress everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. You guys are so supportive of me, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.